Hi everyone and welcome to another lesson. Today we're going to talk about optical illusions, and optical illusions are about the eyes, and they're generally pictures that trick the eyes so you think something is true but actually it's not, but your eyes can't really tell the difference. So I'm going to show you 10 optical illusion pictures and I'm going to describe them to you and what's happening to them. Right, let's go. This first picture is of a cat on some stairs. This is a very popular picture right now on the internet, and a lot of people are discussing if the cat is going up or down the stairs. The illusion is you can't really tell. A lot of people think down and a lot of people think up. So what do you think? Do you think the cat is going up the stairs or going down the stairs? This optical illusion was very, very popular and went viral on the internet a few months ago. And the optical illusion is the dress blue and black or is it white and gold? Some people think blue and black, some people think white and gold. Personally, I think it's blue and black with some overexposure in the photograph, but everyone seems to see it differently. And what about you? How do you see this dress? Now, this type of optical illusion is when the picture seems to be moving even though it's not and it's stationary. In the middle of the picture, the small black shape in the middle is called a Mandelbrot set. And if you want to know more about what this is, Google it and you'll find a lot more. It's very, very interesting and it's a very, very complicated pattern that appears in nature. But in this optical illusion, you can see that the wavy purple, white, green and black lines seem to be moving, and the more you stare at them, the more they move, even though they are not moving at all. This next illusion is a classic, and there is a black and white chessboard or checkered pattern on the floor, and there is a green cylindrical shape, and on one of the squares is an A and one of the squares is a B. Now, the A looks much darker than the B, but in fact, both these squares are exactly the same color. Just because of the shade from the cylinder, it makes it look like they are different, but in fact, they are exactly the same color. Now, believe it or not, these two shapes are perfectly smooth circles. If you look at them for a few seconds, you'll notice they are completely round circles. But because of the pattern on the circles, it makes them look they are warped and distorted. But in fact, they are completely round circles. Now here's another classic optical illusion. There are two lines, and line A and line B. One of them has arrows on the end, and the other one has inverted arrows on the end. But the optical illusion is the vertical lines on both of these diagrams are exactly the same length, even though line B looks much longer than line A. This is a very simple diagram. On the left you have a cross and on the right you have a dot. And this is to test if your eyes, or your eyes do, have a blind spot. What I would like you to do is cover your left eye with your hand, and with your right eye look and stare at the cross on the left of the screen. As you move your head closer to the cross, you will notice that the dot on the right disappears when you're about between 10 or 20 centimeters away from the screen. And this place where the dot disappears is called a blind spot. Now, this optical illusion is something you have to look at for about 30 seconds. So I'm going to let you pause the video after the explanation and try and do this. This is a picture of Jesus. This is a very famous illusion that's on the internet everywhere. And what you have to do is you have to stare at the 4 dots on the nose of the Jesus face for about 30 seconds. Once you have done this, you have to look up and look at a wall. Because on the wall you will see the face of Jesus but in inverted colors. And it's because the image is almost burnt onto your eyes, so when you look up, the image is still there. For those of you with a dirty mind, you may see something quite rude in this optical illusion, but if you look at it for a few seconds, you will notice that it is nothing more than a photo of a lamp. A lot of illusions do this, where it reminds you of something else. This happens to be a little bit rude, as is this next one. I gave you a few seconds there to read this, and if you have a dirty mind, this will seem like a very dirty thing to read. But in fact, if you read it again, you will notice there is nothing dirty in this at all. But your mind is able to play tricks on you, and you think you are reading something that you are in fact not reading. So yeah, your brain can be tricked in many, many different ways, and this is how optical illusions work. So I hope you are suitably tricked and have learned something in this lesson, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Okay, bye-bye. Have a very nice day.